Welcome back to Space Engineers Escape from Pertam. And this is episode 26, everybody. Wow, we really have gotten a little further along on this one. We're going to go ahead and I just checked my audio, which is good, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so, it's been a little bit. Let's take a look out the window. Yep, looks like it's dawn on Pertam. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be, yeah, we got a few issues. I see the smoke. The crash and stuff, I see we're listing a little bit to the port side. No, is it port? No, we're listing starboard. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're in station keeping mode right now. But we need to do a damage assessment, and we need to get some... Hey, Bob, how's it going? Bob's doing okay. I wonder how Jim's doing in the back. We got a little bit of a listing problem here, but let's go ahead and do a visual examination. Looks like we got, okay, the damage is on the solar panels, which we knew from the crash and from the gunfire we took. I'm thinking we're going to definitely need some more thruster power. We're going to need more vertical and more station keeping thrusting power. Looks like we got, let's see, we've got... we only have 2 for the starboard side, 2 for the port side, and then we've got 4 on the ventral surface, and what do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus the flat ones going down for vertical thrust. I think we need to add another thruster port and starboard so we don't drift as much. And I think we need to add 2 more for our forward thrust and 2 more for our braking thrust. Essentially, we just basically need to ring this thing with thruster assemblies because we were really drifting bad. And we need redundancy for combat. And as I look at this, I notice that we have a couple of spots right on the side there where we could slap another lift thruster, and I like that idea a lot. So I think we basically are going to need to go with a lot more thrusters, and we need to get the patchwork airship super airworthy because, hey, there it is, the gas giants over there. That's pretty cool. So first thing is, of course, what we always do, guys, we always sit down and have some breakfast. So what are we having for breakfast today? What's the... we don't want any kelp crisps. Oh, what do we have over here? Oh, we already have a cosmic coffee, and we have some red pellets. Small crunchy red pellets formed from fruit vegetable blend, lightly seasoned, served with a side of tangy sauce. That's going to be our breakfast. So let's go ahead and have a seat, and let's have our breakfast. We'll start with some coffee, because, you know, we all need coffee when we start in the morning. It's a given. And let's see here, we gotta wait a little bit because we're still doing the recharging part and the caffeination part. Alright, and still can't consume more. Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, while we're at it, let's go ahead and check the control panel and see what we got that might be damaged. I'm looking to see if anything pops up. You got an interior light that's incomplete, so we better fix that. And I think everything just looks like it's in pretty good shape. Power efficiency module, we really should get that going on at some point. Yeah, thrusters seem to be in good shape. We've got a searchlight that's damaged, needs to be fixed. We have a small warfare reactor that needs fixing, a couple of them. But other than that, I think we're good. And that's the other thing we got to do, because we have a power issue. We need a lot more power. Alright, we just had our pellets, so let's get up. It's time to get moving, guys. Alright, so since we're going to be in this mode for a while, let's go ahead and check our status of our plots. Yeah, high water levels. Let's grow some food, guys, because... we're going to be here for a little bit. I think this episode's going to be all about repair work. And I think we're gonna grow some grains. I think it would be good. So let's go with 4 grains right now. So, oh, how are we on ice? Oh yeah, we're plenty good on ice. Okay, good. I think it might be okay. Come on. I think it might be a good idea to see if we can get some salvage down below, and just keep getting salvage. Okay, we got the grains plotted here. We want to get these hydroponic plots in place. Go ahead and get the door shut. Go ahead and open up this door. Go up here. We got good views. It's nice. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to fix that solar panel so we can continue to maximize our energy. Also, since we're airborne again, let's get that turret controllers up and running too. Alright, hopefully we're... Okay, good. We'll airlock this. Oh, right, we got clear weather. Perfect. Hey, Jim. How's it going? Keeping all the power going? Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and bring up those power systems. Get those up and running here. We want to be able to have our solar panels working. Thanks. You got it okay. Yeah, it looks like you got good good stuff on that one. This one here, I don't really like the large display showing that, so let's go ahead and get some content on there. Because I like it being consistent with the whole, you know, readouts and stuff. I mean, why not? Alright, cool. And then we'll do, let's go to the intervals. Okay, cool. That's nice. I like that. Alright, cool beans. That's good. We'll, let's get these other ones out of here too. Let's see, top right display. That one we're actually gonna put an app on there. Let's go with a digital clock. And of course, what do I hate more than anything else is that weird blue background. Oh my, I just don't like it, guys. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe you guys like it on your builds, but for me, not so much. Okay, we're gonna go back down and do some text image stuff here. Let's see what we can get on here. Let's do readout number 5. And then, let's see. And then the bottom right screen. Let's go ahead and get content on there. Where are you at? There it is. Actually, I think I'm going to do apps, and I'm going to do energy on that one. And I wonder, is there a way to... Does that... No, it doesn't let you change it. Okay. Well, that's good. That'll do. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Look at that. Look at that view. But we are definitely listing down and to the starboard side there. I'm not really liking that too much, but it is what it is. Alright. So let's see. We've got our stuff growing. Now we've got to see about some salvage. We'll leave that open for now. The solar panels have already rotated, so there's no way I'm fixing that thing down there. So yeah, that's the thing. And I think, well, I don't really have anything in there, so we do need to fix some of this stuff, but I think all in all, not too bad. We could put some missile launchers or GATs or something up there, I guess. Okay, it looks like there's some, there's definitely still some salvage to be had down at that base down there. Might be worth going down there and grinding up some stuff. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Are we doing okay here? We're missing one of our landing gear, it looks like. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get some materials and do some repair work. And we're going to need some of that. And where are my... There. I need those. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, let's see, how do we got that? Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
You know what just occurred to me? Well, first of all, I can't do that. I forgot I had that set up for the other thing. I had to remember to turn that off. No. Well, first of all, I don't want to keep running into that, so we're just going to go ahead and slap that brick there. No, what occurred to me is, what about... What is the status of our... Let's get on this here. I want to see what our ammo status is, honestly. Let's take a look. Looks like we've got some assault cannon shells. Okay, that's good. But what is our... Okay, so we do have magazines for some of these. Okay, good. Not all of them, but some of them. We do need to get some Gatling ammo inside of these GATs here because it looks like we are bingo on those. Yeah, Gatling turrets, we got nothing. Wow, but we do have all this material here we need to offload. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's offload those things into a one of these containers. Let's see. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. Okay. That one's full. Dang. Do I have any containers that don't have anything? Good gravy. Okay. I'm not seeing any Gatling ammo in here, actually. I want to check to see. We might have to see about getting some. Yeah. We literally only have 4 cases of Gatling ammo. Wow. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've got some Gatling ammo in here too. Alright guys, just 1 second. Mother Nature's calling me, so I have to go to the toilet, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright everybody, I'm back. Thank you so much for being so patient. When Mother Nature calls, you gotta go. I was waiting, but it just wasn't gonna work. It's all good though. Let's see here. So we need to think about getting some Gatling ammo done here. So let's go ahead and get our productions. Let's get to our industrial assembler because it's gonna move a lot quicker. And let's get some Gat ammo done here. I'm gonna go for 100 rounds. I don't know. Actually, maybe we should go for 200. And we'll see how that goes. It would definitely be worthwhile to do that. And we're gonna go ahead and go to the, let's see, go to the basic assembler, which we're using as a disassembler. And let's see if we need, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 100 of those in place, so that way we just disassemble that kind. We don't need that kind of pistol magazine, so just gonna go ahead and put that in there so it can be disassembled for at least nickel content. And then let's see here, we can also, we're not going to use these, so let's go ahead and disassemble those. Even though it's like an Uzi pistol, I'd rather use the rifle. I put them at 100. I probably shouldn't even bother putting them at 100. I don't even think we've got 100 of them. So let's go ahead and go with, say, 10 of those. And then let's see here. What else do we have that we... Yeah, we don't need these, so we'll go ahead and disassemble those. Go ahead and disassemble all that. And let's see, let's run down here. I'm looking at the inventory of stuff that we got, what things we essentially don't need, because we're going to need nickel. Because we're going to build some more of those engines, so we're going to need some stuff for that. Let's see here. I mean, we've got 14k nickel here, so I guess we're okay. Probably need some steel. That would be probably the most likely thing that we're going to need is some iron. So maybe we'll go back to production. We'll go to the basic and we'll disassemble 300, no matter, make it 400 of those. And I'll put those in the queue like this. And then they'll go over here and we'll see on the control panel the basic assembler is currently off. So we'll turn that on. It's gonna pull power, but that's okay. And then we're gonna we'll let the rest of it run. Alright. So back to what we were doing. Oh man, this is really awkward to get in there. Alright, let's see if we can get this this leg in place. Really? Man. I can't get the angle on it. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Like, it's like, it won't let me go down to just below that level. It won't. Alright, so this is what we're going to have to do. First of all, I want to check what the power level is on our Warfare battery. Okay, it's on recharge mode. Okay, we both are on good recharge mode. So that's good. Okay, cool. Okay, switching to auto. Okay, so I gotta regroup my batteries, but first. Alright, now I don't want to be so high that I can't get back in it. Ah. Alright, now. And then I think I was deciding I was going to do the new construction in the white blocks. Alright, cool. Actually. And I'll actually... let's finish it off. Even though I do like this rusty, dusty look. There we go. I wanted to look a little more clean on that bottom part. Alright, so... Okay, so we want to go down here to the warfare batteries, and I want to activate them. That way I have the capability to switch them to recharge or not. You know what we should do? Well, we'll do that first, and then I think we should fly up and over and go land on the base. But we need ammo for the to deal with those stupid bugs. Because the bugs will come up and they'll attack the minute we get close. I'm 100% positive. We're gonna call this the flyer. Flyer bats. Okay, and then over here, go bat, and we'll go flyer bat, and that will be recharge on off. Alright, so we have 1 hour of flight time because we're at 20%. Good gravy, that's not a lot. A minute, let's go down here and take a look and see what the drain is on these batteries. Yeah, the output's almost a full megawatt. Yeah, is the warfare reactor working? Current output 0. Alright, that should give us a little bit more play time. Gives us 2 hours. That's okay. Oh wait, look, 39 minutes when we thrust. How much do we got? Oh snap. Do we have any? We don't have any other. We don't have any. Okay, before we go and do that, there's a couple things we need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to okay, we're going to turn those things off. We're going to drop down. We'll head out, but first I want to, first of all, I want to get some ammo for the guns. Hey, Jim. And I also want to see about getting some uranium. We need both. Yeah, I'm taking those. Yeah, you'll just keep building up ammo, and I'm gonna take like 40 cases of that stuff, because actually I'll take 54 because we need it. I'm looking for the ammo. I'm looking for fuel. Where is the fuel? Well, you know what we could do? Actually, we could make backup batteries and slap them on there too, and that would give us more power. But I think, actually, you know what I might want to do? Well, let's get some uranium first. Actually, you know what? Alright, got 30 uranium. I keep thinking maybe we should take one of these. But, I'm pretty hesitant to want to take it off of here because we need those here, but... yeah... Okay, so zip in here. Put that in there. That should... actually, you know what we're going to do? New plan. Actually, jump in here. We'll put them in the cockpit. It should be able to shift it over to the Gatling turrets, I think. Really? Do we not have these things conveyed properly? I'm pretty sure we did. Apparently not. Okay. Oh, we don't need those in there, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. Is it going to feed into them there? What the heck? Alright, maybe in here. Okay, I thought for sure these things would feed into them. Why are they not loading? This is very annoying. Yeah? Yeah, that's on. That's on. Okay, why are they not loading? Okay, so I put it in here, but it doesn't load. Why? I thought Gatling ammo fits through small conveying. Okay, this is like really annoying. So it's not going to fit through the small conveyor. But that's, let's see, no. That runs into there, because that's large grid. And then that goes through, and then there's another connector in there. It should convey directly in. Why is it not working? Oh, it'll let me take that. That's weird. I don't understand. This is so strange. I think, well, let me see here. It should, okay, see if I can I take that? I can. Okay, so now it's loading. So for some reason, Gatling Turret 3 isn't loading. Why is that happening? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Is there a problem with the conveyor connection up there? Let's see. Yep. Okay. Now, is that what we got going on? Now, let's see here. Did you load up correctly? Now, that should, I'm thinking, in theory, no? What the hell? Alright, let's take a look at Gatling Turret 3 status. Do we have a push-through issue here? And is it on? Yeah? And yet it's not loading. Why? It should be loading just fine. Wait. I'm not looking at the right place. That's not 3, is it? No, I don't think that's the right one. I think it's this one here. Aha. That's what the problem, that's why it's not loading. Okay. Need some pipes. I thought 3 was 3 and 4. I don't know. I was all kinds of messed up. Now they should be loading just fine. We just had to get the loading. There we go. Now we should be good. Let's check. Yeah, here we go. Now we got a good loadout. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these off in the inset connector here. Now we do have the challenge of what we're going to do as far as power, but we got pretty good power it looks like, so alright, let's do this. So let's go ahead and we got all that on, and now we're airborne. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to go over here. And let's go down here and see if we can't get some more salvage. Wait, did it disappear or something? Oh no, it despawned. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Because I thought for sure it was still down there. I thought for sure we saw it, but it must have despawned. Alright. Well, I'm not going 12 clicks over to that, that's for sure. Yeah, man. That's too bad, because I wanted to get some more of that scrap from there, but I mean, we could, I suppose. We've got 2 hours of flight time. We could check out that ODA post 12 clicks out, but I don't want to run the risk of being in a situation where we have to stop and recharge with the reactor. I don't see any other options here. We could try for some... Yeah, I think we're going to have to just work with what we got, guys. I think that's kind of what we're going to be dealing with here for the rest of this episode. Yeah, so let's go ahead and head back, get back on the ship. Even though I wouldn't mind going after that ODA post, but until we get our situation with the thrust involved on this thing, I think it'd behoove us not to really get kind of crazy with flying the Patchwork airship. She seems to have some drifting problems at these higher altitudes, so we need more thrust. And that's, I think, the real big goal of what we want to do. So let's go ahead and, yeah, okay. We're locked. We're going to switch over to recharge. We're turning off everything. And we got good hard lock. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Probably a good idea to turn off the GATs too, because they tend to want to do some crazy stuff, so. Okay, well, that's fun. Let's go ahead and collect our materials from over here. If we can get to them. I think we might have made it so can't. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect those. And let's see about where we're going to put these engines. I'm thinking we should stack these and then run a line over to here, kind of like a fin. I think that would look really cool. So let's go ahead and get the color scheme right. And let us see about getting, let's see, movement. Because I want some more forward thrust and some braking thrust. There we go. To accommodate the weight of those, we're going to need some more downward thrust too. So, yeah, see, we got this spot right here. I really didn't want to have to take away from that, honestly. But I don't really see that we have any other choice. Because there really isn't anywhere else to put it. Now, braking thrust, we could stick another braking thruster right here. And I don't mind that at all. Alright, there's our braking thrust there. But I'm thinking we're definitely going to want to put a thruster there, I guess. I mean, I guess we could run a walkway out to there, but I mean, it does kind of work. Maybe. I don't know. This is it's kind of tricky, guys. It's just very tricky. So, because we can't really go out this way, because if we do, we're going to ventilate that. We might want to do a ladder right there, actually. If we run a ladder down there, then we can use that to come along here and access this stuff. Ooh, I like that. Alright, let's do that. Alright, this is going to be another down thrust. Alright. Open this up. Power requirements are the other big issue, which is why we're needing to really focus on getting those batteries up, which means I'm hoping for a windstorm. We might need to elevate these a little higher just because we want more wind, so that's something we may consider doing somehow. I'm not sure how we'll go about it, but took a hit, didn't it? Maybe on that side. We'll set up some stuff and raise that up. Okay. Got that in place over there. And that could be another spot. Go ahead and put a, let's put an interior block there. Oh, yuck. Let's change the color scheme though. We want to change the color scheme. So yeah, we're gonna put this, I think we're gonna put this interior block right here, and then we'll run ladders up so that we can access it. Oh, perfect. That'll give us access to these side areas, which are really important. And up we go. Perfect. And let's do the same thing on this side here. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about that. Alright, and then we'll come over here, we'll go down here and see about this one. Okay. Can I get over it? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally push myself off the edge. That would suck. Alright, because we got our safety rails, that's fine. We'll reach up and grab that. Okay. Ooh. Now this is on the vertical, so... Okay, we're gonna need everything for that. Alright, no problem. We'll use what we have first, that's what I'm thinking, and then we'll go from there. We do need to get that solar panel put together, but basically this is going to be our run around and load it up with everything kind of thing, so let's see here. Now, where are we going to put our side? We do want one more going out to the side. I wonder if this would be a... No. I don't think you can put one with that in the way, I don't think so. We got forward. Okay. We got braking, we got forward thrust, braking thrust, and then we have vertical lift thrust, but we still need to figure out where we're going to put the port and starboard additional thrusters. Where are those going to go? Well, we could put them on here, I guess. It's not the best place for them, though, but I guess that's where we could put them. Let's see. We're down on materials, so let's go downstairs and let's get into the cockpit and take a look and see. We still haven't figured out why it's not airtight, but whatever. Alright, so let's see, we've got those, but where are we going to put the ones for side? movement. Let's see. Because I was going to put it right there where that one that's vertical is, but now we can't do that. I bet, well, I don't know that we could put it there without blocking out certain things. I mean, I guess we could put it on the back. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put one right up on the top above the windows, but I don't like that. And we could do something underneath, but that's going to be a bit of a challenge. As it is, it's going to be a pain to try to get replacement landing gear on there. We're going to need to really run some walkways, but if we did that, we could also set up some side thrust right where those Jeffries tubes, those tunnels are. Right underneath there, we could do it underneath them, or take them out, actually. Grind them out and put them in there so that they stick out sideways. I think that's probably a really good spot, and that will help keep the drift down because they're a central location. Yeah, I think that's going to be our wise spot. And we can't really get to it unless we go underneath anyway. That's going to be some seriously dangerous stuff, though. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Looks like it's late afternoon. The days are so short on Pertam. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump off these materials. We don't need them. We'll grab that, those, and let's grab 200 of those. And we're going to need a lot of those. Alright, let's go down below. Alright. So there's the scary, sketchy stuff. Let's see here. Okay, so. Tricky Town. Now, that is supposed to have one of our landing gear on it. What I'm thinking is I might actually put a half armor slope right here. Because I noticed that we do run the risk of getting shot on the belly, and it could be kind of nice to have something there that's gonna, you know, keep us from getting killed. Alright. Now, that's where I think I was gonna put it. It was right on those there. Now, doing the landing gear is going to be pretty much an impossibility from the air like this. I don't even know how I would pull it off. Unless I angled it like a walkway down, I could probably pull it off that way, but that's going to be freaking sketchy as hell. As it is, this is actually pretty scary, honestly. man, I don't even know how I'm pulling this off. Alright, so. Light armor panel. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a long ways down, guys. I'm telling you, if this does not work right, we are so screwed. Okay, what are we looking at for space? Oh, we're pretty full. So yeah, let's go back and dump off some material because I don't want to lose anything. Like, at all. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Come on, guys. Alright, so let's dump this off, and as much of those as we can. Alright. I really don't know what I was thinking to do that. Like, let's go ahead and drop those in there too. I know we weren't going to do anything with that right away, but yeah. Okay. Now, let's see if we can pull this off. Oh man, this is like so tense. Like, I don't even know. Ha! We did it. I don't know how that happened, guys. We're definitely gonna need to do some, we're gonna have to do some welding under here, though. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't mean to do that thing on there. Alright, so that's how that is, okay. Watching that thing down below. Alright. Okay. Now let's get this in place. Get this in place. Now we need grids and motors. Okay, well that was disturbing, but we did it. I wonder if we can do this part here. I'm feeling a little bit like we could do it. We could actually replace these things. But we gotta do this just right. I think it might be better to wait. Especially since we need the materials for other things anyway. So let's jump up here and see if we can't dump off some material, get some more stuff. We need those. And we need... Yeah, okay. I don't really care about the meteor storm. There is no meteor storming going on here. Alright, let's see if there's any other... Oh, we should probably get production going on these. Since disassembling, blah blah blah, I can't even talk. The disassembling is going a certain way. We're just gonna go ahead and see about getting more production on this. We're gonna need a lot of these, so let's go ahead and just do a 500 production line. We're doing a lot of turbines, guys. So let's see if we can... What do we got? Do we got any in here already? Well, let's see. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, it looks like I'm not seeing very many in back stock here. Oh wait, there's a bunch here. Okay, and there's another bunch there, which in fairness will drop off a bunch of those to load that up. Okay, we'll take those. Alright, I think we got all of the available... Oh wait, nope, there's some right there, the survival kit. Alright, cool. We might be able to get these side thrusters in place here. Oh yeah, that was going to be up and running. We do need more steel plates though, so we might as well run over here, snatch a few of the steel plates up when we can see them. Just to be sure, you know. And it's only 110 for each one, so I don't think we actually need to make all those. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to run over here, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to cancel production. Because we don't really need to. I'm pretty sure if we do, we can always reassemble the production line, but I'm pretty sure we don't. Alright, so now the tricky part. What I want to do is let's do a angled piece here. And then I want to go here and do like right over here. Let's do a flat piece here. And then let's do a angle piece here. Okay, now it's connected to that, and we've got that in place for that. Okay, cool. Alright, now we're going to run over here and do the same thing for this. Let's go ahead and do that. Half block here. And then we'll get that welded up. Get on the edge here, weld this up. And then we'll go here and do, oops, that one there. And that protects the underbelly there, which is exactly what we'd like to do. Alright, cool. So we did all this on the lower end, which is good. Now let's see here, they get 20 power cells and 20 steel plates. We'll load up the steel plates. I don't know that I want to waste 20 power cells on it, but it might be a handy thing to do. We'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and close up our, oops. Let's close up our doors, and then we'll climb the ladder. Alright, I think we've got enough materials we can get these other ones up and running. That works out really well because it's going to mean this episode we're going to be able to get all of the engines fixed on this fine vessel. Oh wait, that's right, I have to go and do this climby thing, so let's go ahead and get this one set up. We need more grids and more steel tubes, which we know we have. So let's go ahead and get them. We're going to grab 10, 20, 30, 40. And then we need some steel tubes. Let's go down here and see if we can find some more. One of our other things. There's some more right there. We'll take those. We'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, that one's up. Needs more motors. Okay, no problem. We'll just run to the bottom. I know there was some back there, but I want to get the ones down here. Okay, we'll take those. And I think, yeah, so let's go do that. Excuse me, sorry, Jim. Jim gets in the way sometimes. Can't help it. Alright, so that gives us more vertical thrust. We should offset a little bit of the weight. Oh, actually, you know what? I can access it here if I go out front and down. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and get some more. I want to get the. God, I really want to get these things up and running. So let's drop this off in the connector, and we'll pick this up instead. And we don't have any steel plates. Let's grab 100 of those. And let's get down here to the industrial assembler, which will have the rest of those. Okay, that's going to allow us to get one more built up, so let's go up here, go run over here, and jump down here. And bam, we got a braking thruster. Alright, cool. Okay, that leaves 3 more thrusters. Oops, wait. We're having a tier place for that. We still have a braking thruster to do. We still have the 2 forward thrusters to do yet, so yeah, we're gonna need some more. Yeah, I shouldn't have stopped that process, because it turns out we're going to need them after all, so yeah, we're gonna need probably, yeah, about that many. Alright, cool. Alright, so while we're working on that, let's go ahead and I'm gonna take a look at probably, I mean, we got a lot of material, honestly. We don't really, I mean, all we have to do is turn on the refinery and go from there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that, grab another one of those, and let's figure out what we're going to do about getting these turbines up a little bit higher. I don't know. I mean, we could just take this off, but if we do that, we're going to kill our food. Oh, you know what we could do? I know what we can do. Oops, can't go that way. I swear this thing is like a puzzle box. Now, we're going to go down here. And we're going to do this. Now if we go here, and then we go like this, we're golden. Do the same thing on the other side, and then we can manage to get up to where we need to be. Yep, and let's go ahead and do this again. There we go. Alright. And that way we can get up there and raise them, because I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure those turbines are gonna be suboptimal right now. I'm pretty sure the clearance is really crappy. So let's take a look. Going all the way to the bottom where the turbines are. I know I can search, but I didn't want to do that right now. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see here. Wow, there's a lot of components. Okay, wind turbine. Yeah, see, wind level is low. Oh, clearance is optimal, it's just the wind level is low. Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll leave those there just for now, and we'll see if we need to do it. So just the wind is low. We're just having a low wind day. Okay. Well, that's stupid. I know, guys. I know. I shouldn't have this bad attitude about it, but come on, man. It's not cool. All right, let's go ahead and hit this. We're gonna need a little bit more of those motors. Okay guys, I am back. Here we go. Okay, so I think we should have enough, let's see here. We should have enough of those. We should have enough of those motors made by now to be able to get that engine up and running. Yep, see, right there. Perfect. Oh wait, I think that thing did need some grids. So let's go ahead and drop that off, and let's grab some grids, just to be sure. Now we'll just take all those. And I don't think it needed any pipes, but that's okay, because I think we still have to do the aft ones, so let's go ahead and get those in place too. You know, I'm thinking, guys, we're going to want to put another vertical lift, at least one more. Because we gotta account for the launch vehicle when we do it. Alright, that's in place. And yeah, we're gonna need to go back up. Let's go back up topside because we gotta go to the ones that are forward thrust. But I'm thinking, is there a place where we can jump back down here for a second? Okay, so where could we put a vertical thruster? I don't know that there's a place. I really don't think there is anywhere we can put it. I think we've got all our vertical thrusters. Everywhere we go, we got one. I mean, I guess we could, if we took this out and we moved this, if we shifted that downward thrust, and we stuck that over here, in this spot here, and then we put an upward thrust where that one was, we could probably increase our upward thrust again. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. And it'll balance out the downward thrust a lot more too. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to set another one up here. That way we've got greater vertical thrust to accommodate the weight of the launch vehicle. I mean, I know we're probably going to be sitting in station mode when we have it, but for, you know, for a level of realism, I kind of don't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and set that up like that. We're going to run over here. This. And then down here on this. Oh, we're pretty full. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Okay. I don't really want to have to dump this stuff, but got too much stuff almost. Well, maybe not. We'll see. How we doing? Almost. Oh, yeah, we got this. Alright, cool. Okay, so, okay, this puts us right next to the landing gear. But that's okay. Even though it's next to the landing gear, it is not at the landing gear. Go ahead and get that in place. And just like that, we've got more vertical thrust. Good, that's what we need. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up. And then we're gonna, we need to get, we're hungry. We gotta get some food. So we'll head down here to the break room. Yeah, of course there's a meteor storm coming. Thank you so much, sweet lady. I really needed to hear that. Good. Alright, let's swing by the food processor and see if there's anything snackable in there. There is. We've got a whole bunch of kelp crisps. Yummy. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Nice little crunchy wafers made of processed algae. Bland, but nutrients. Okay. And then let's get back out here. Yeah, blowing out here. Of course we are. Okay. So now over here, we need to do the same thing we did before. Alright, so we're going to zip over here. And we're going to flip-flop this, but we need to put that over here. So we're going to go ahead and slide this down. We're going to slap this thing up here. Like so. Alright. Okay, so I'm thinking we should be able to just flip-flop this. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, cool. Now we've got our upwards thrust, but we do have to get that other downwards thrust taken care of. Okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I dumped those off, didn't I? Okay, get that up there. Wait a minute. That's a sky that's starting to go. Yeah, it's starting to get hazy. It's dusk. Probably gonna have a windstorm show up soon. Oh look, the sun's setting. How fun. Okay. Alright, let's see here. That one is the one we need to work on. This one here. What do we need for that? Looks like we just need some motors. Okay, we can do that. Let's go downstairs. You know what? I'm gonna hit these two. Nope, steel tubes. Alright. Yeah, excuse me, Jim. Coming through. Alright. We need more. So let's go to production. Uh-oh. What are we short on? Looks like we need to fire up the old foundry here. Actually, I should be doing this. You know what? Okay, guys. I was not supposed to be using the assembler to build those things, so. But thankfully, the survival kit can make those. So that is where we need to have the queue. I forgot, guys. I was like so excited and getting in there and doing it that I completely forgot the rule. So let's go to the industrial assembler and we'll take that off the queue. We can't build anything in there. It doesn't do components. I forgot. That's okay though. I need a mod that does that makes it so you can't do it. That's okay though, because we can do it here. So let's go ahead and get that back in the queue there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our refinery and turn that on. Okay, why is it so? There we go. And then that's going to process some iron ores and nickel and stuff like that. It'll be available for us. So, yeah. Perfect. Now we're going to be going good. And then what we're going to do is our basic assembler. 1 kilowatt to sit tight, basically. Alright. Cool beans. Repair that. I'm not sure why these aren't even done. Alright. We're gonna run around and do some work repairing some stuff, I think. Seem to be having a situation with that. And we need to check our... Uh-oh. Oh no. What? Water? How do we have what the hell? There's ice right here in the irrigation system. How is it empty of water? Oh no. Oh, that's right. Dang on it. I was trying to fix this, save on power for the whole transport. Jeez. Man, that was dumb. Dumb. Oh well. It is what it is. You know what? I think we will turn off those, and we won't grow any food, because we still got plenty of food. I think it might be smart. Keep the power and the ice consumption down. Because we got plenty of food, I mean, good gravy. Wow, it is so dark, guys. Look at how dark. Oh, wow, look at that, guys. Okay, gotta take a look at that out the window. Look at that view. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Had to take a picture, guys. Sorry about the screen thing, but I had to take a picture because that is just a really cool picture, really cool scene. Look at that. Alright. Okay, back to work. What we want is some more wind. That's what we want, but you know. But we're getting some processing on our basic refinery. But I don't want that, I want steel. So I'm going to take that out, and that out. So I want this steel process so we can get our stuff set up, and then we'll be able to actually, once we get our thrusters in place, and we get them tied in with the entire thruster system, I'm thinking we should be able to at least be capable of moving our Patrick airship to where it needs to go. Looking to see if we have any other ores that need processing before I put that cobalt in there, because honestly I don't really need cobalt processed. Nope, I don't see it. So we'll drop that cobalt top. I'm trying to think. I think that's the only thing we were going to work on with this thing. Yeah, see, here's our rules right here. Large grid must be flyers, Atmo thrusters, flyer grids only, H2 in the other, and assemblers don't make components. Get the space. That's our goal. That's going to be the next thing we're going to go after, is the ODR post. I mean, here's the thing. It's not going to be a lot of materials, but it's going to be some materials. But here's the thing, I'm thinking we want to be able to have some stuff in place so that we can get that ship to orbit, and we want to be able to have as much material as we can. So I'm thinking we're going to drift over there, see about snatching up all those materials, and then yeah, gotta get our landing gear placed back on the ship, on the airship, and I want to get armor plating underneath. We definitely need armor plating. Our belly's very exposed, and it seems like a lot of our problems are ground-based. Weather's clear. Alright, let's do this. sorry, Jim. Running into Jim. Alright. Good to go. Let's check out our forward thrust. Yeah, we still have that one there to do and that one there to do. So we'll jump down here and start getting started here. We need grids and steel pipes. Okay. Let's see. I don't see any grids. Oh, there's some grid right there. Need large steel pipes too. Okay, there's some more grids too. While we're at it, let's grab a couple of those. And we'll drop those off and that off. And then let's see here. We're going to need a lot of... a lot more than 33 of those, I'm afraid. So, what I'm gonna do is I am going to use this to make this. I wonder, I kind of want it to be up there, but I wanted it to be like this. The other thing is the added weight of the armor plating that I need to put on the bottom too is going to, of course, become a factor as well. What's going on? Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it far enough back. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Looks like we got a bit of a sandstorm brewing here. Yep. Look, you can't even see anything anywhere. That's good though, because the wind's gonna blow those things, but it sucks because we're about to be hit by debris. So I think it's gonna be time to head this way. Alright. See? Sandstorm. Wow. Pretty impressive. Alright, so we got all of this stuff in place. How cool is that? We're getting some good stuff in there. I like that. Let's go ahead and see what the how those turbines. Here's the problem too, is going to be slow charge on our bats because the turbines just aren't producing enough when there's only 2. But let's check it out. Our batteries, it'll be fully recharged in 2 hours and about an hour. Yeah, that's good. I like that. But we might want to put additional batteries in here for power, but at least that's enough to get us going, I think. But I don't know. I think we're going to need to get more batteries built. All these things we built, the problem is we add more materials. Of course, if we can get some ice and charge up the ice mids a lot, we can get those, but yeah, we're just gonna have to do the battery thing. Whoops, fell in the hole. Yeah, maybe we'll, back here we'll put a battery in, maybe. Maybe right there. I don't know. Let's find out. We'll have to do that next episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Escape from Pertam. We're getting there. Once we get this, get the ship righted and heading in the other direction, then we're going to move into position where we can potentially get more salvage. And on top of that, we're going to start building our ship. We have the material to do it. We just need to get it done. And we're going to need to find ice and collect a lot of ice. So ice is going to be basically the next location we're going to head to. So, yeah. We're going to be looking for grassy areas. I saw a grassy area down below. We might make a run down there, actually. It's right about there, if I recall. So, yep, it's nighttime. It's time for this space engineer to hit the racks because we have a sandstorm. Oh yeah, and we're gonna do this. Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Escape from Pertam. And you know the deal, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It helps me, it helps the algorithm. Thank you so much for that, and it's free. And of course, if you got any comments, leave them in the comment section. I always reply to my comments. Any ideas, suggestions, things you might think of that I haven't in this playthrough or anything like that. Also, potential adversaries in future playthroughs like this. I do want to do some more playthroughs that involve airships. I really like that option, as well as the mobile base idea on the ground as well. Those I think are really cool. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.